it's Karu, and as you can see, my camera looks normal again. I reset the whole dang thing. I actually downloaded a completely different webcam settings program because the one that comes with my camera has just decided to put it in real colloquial Kiwi and Aussie terms, shit the bed. I don't know if that's an international term, but yeah, it just isn't doing what it used to do. I was bright orange. My hair looked crazy. This is genuinely what I look like. This is the most accurate color that you're gonna get. But I like the last video of me. I know I was in daylight, but it was like a neon hair. Anyway, we're in Pilgrim. I'm excited. Let's get on with it. 50 days of Pilgrim. We're in Mountain Town. What am I doing in Mountain Town? I forgot I was coming to Mountain Town. Oh yeah, I just got here. Nice, because yes, our plan is to go through all the maps and take pictures everywhere. So we've done Mystery Lake. I believe we photographed Mystery Lake. We didn't get a memento from Mystery Lake though, I believe. Oh, we've already found photographed mount. Oh, that was from the climbing bit. Yeah, okay. Technically photographed Mountain Town, but I'm not going to accept that. We're going to take another picture. But I believe I wrote a note. Yeah, I didn't get a Mystery Lake item yet. Okay, cool. So we're going to wait till morning. Let's pass some time. Oh, it's too cold in here. Okay. There is a frosticle of a man in here. Light ourselves a little fire so we can snooze. Not that I think I would die if I slept anyway or passed time anyway, but hey. I'm holding a torch into land. When are they going to put this in? When are they going to implement this? I beg of you, please. If we're holding a lit torch, make it the default. I beg of you. Slight adjustment. Camera. Oh yeah. That is a good one. Right, have we even got firewood though? Now I have to remember there's a big honking moose outside. That was there when I arrived. I got water? I've got enough. Okay. Now we can pass time comfortably. Until the sun comes up. Excuse me. Hyonk? Oh no, was he here on this run or was he here on... No, I don't think he was here on this run. I think it was a different run. They're all blurring together. Do I have a pry bar because I'm going to need it for the orca? Yes, I do. The ptarmigans are bok-bocking. What are you for? Where's that? Bridge, water. Oh, is it under the bridge? Oh, I think I remember this one. And it has an annoying... like it's a false rock. Am I thinking of that same one? Anyway, we might find it. I probably could add like that into a run soon. The mementos, because I barely ever bother with them. And they're really useful. I just didn't want to talk during the dawn music. I wanted to let it play. It's so pretty. Now our goal is to go to HRV, so we're just going to head that way. This is very pretty though. Nice. Another very beautiful shot would have been the portaloos to my left. I'm not going to do that to you. Such a pretty sunrise. You're very quiet, Astrid, but yes, you did survive another night. Hey, Bun Bun. Do I need to torch chain? No. Is it a habit? Yes. I've had a cold all week. I'm very annoyed. I had a really busy work week last week, and then of course I burned out a bit and got a cold this week. And I've had to work all week because my assistant is unfortunately very sick, much sicker than me, and I'm a nice boss. So I was like, yep, take the week. She's not off. She's still working from home, bless her. She's very dedicated, but I have said don't come in. So she'll come back in on Monday. She'll be fine. She's very hardworking. But yeah, you may find that there are little cuts in the video where I blow my nose, or you may find that I just mute and blow my nose. Either way, I hope it's okay. Like that. Oh, I moved my trash can. I was going to say I was going to throw it over there, but it's below me. Thank you very much to the recent comment that I think it was David? I'm so sorry. I need to look that up. If it's wrong, I'll put the name on screen. But I appreciate you telling me how moose behave in Pilgrim. Because I was a bit like, oh, thought they were going to get me. But yes, they do apparently run away if you stare them down. So we could try it out. You might have just got lucky. But yeah, we could try it out. Now, I think our plan is to... Why did I go to map? I think our plan is to... Yeah, come back through and go to FM. So we will... I'll come back down past the church and get a photo of the church, I think, when we come back. But we're just going to head basically straight to HRV. To think about a memento we want to take. Maybe from Grey Mothers or the farmhouse. What do we want to take from Mountain Town? Something from the bank? We could have a look. Yeah, I think the bank, Grey Mothers, or the farm would be the three places that I'd want to take something from. We can't really take anything from HRV. There's no customizable safe house customized buildings in HRV as far as I know. I guess if I went to the bunker in HRV, there might be something on the wall. I mean, the bunker's always fun to visit in HRV anyway. It's kind of on the way out. But I don't really know where else you'd want to collect something from HRV. And it doesn't even feel like you're collecting something from HRV because it's the bunker. It may or may not be full of things. And it's not really a... Well, it is a fixed location, but it's not really a part of them. You know, it doesn't feel like a key core building of the map, if you know what I mean. It's not like a... Yeah. It's like a bonus place, in my opinion. I should probably take a picture at the signal fire in Mountain Town, HRV, if it's the close one. If it's the one I have to make an effort to get to, I'm not doing it. I'm lazy. We've only got 50 days to do all these maps. And we're 9 days in already, so... Oh, okay. I don't even have a lantern. Make a hot fire. My daughter started kindergarten last week, which is different in New Zealand. If you've not heard me talk about this before, kindergarten is like a preschool. It's not anything to do with actual school. I know some places in the world use kinder or kindergarten for like the first year of actual school. That's just called year one in New Zealand. So kindergarten, you normally go between the ages of 3 and 5 before you start actual school. So she started that last Monday. She has been doing amazing. Adjusted brilliantly to no longer going to daycare but going to kindy instead. She's having a lovely time and I'm so happy. And I am so impressed with them. They are like amazing. Every teacher is so switched on. The kids are like, there's not that many kids, but it's a big space, so it doesn't feel like overwhelmed and overcrowded like some daycares sometimes do. And yeah, it's just, I'm so impressed with them so far. And they're bending over backwards to try and like do some sign language for my daughter, because my children are both deaf. My kids both have some hearing, though they're not profoundly deaf. They are just hard of hearing. So the fact that they are trying this hard to accommodate and learn and bring them into the fold and bring in their culture is, I mean, it should be a bare minimum, but you don't get that everywhere, and I'm really happy so far. So really exciting. Those of you who've learned Japanese before will know about something called a jiko shokai, which is like your introduction. It's like a paragraph you learn about yourself. It helps explain more about yourself to other people. You basically usually give your name, your age, facts about you. It's almost like a business card in spoken form. In New Zealand, we do something called a pepeha, which is like you talk about your whakapapa. So your whakapapa is your genealogy. So in New Zealand, you stand up and you say your pepeha. So your pepeha is less about facts about you and more about what connects you to your ancestors. So you say stuff like, because it's the indigenous people of New Zealand, the Māori people, so pepeha. So you say, my name is, my parents' names are, my mountain is, as in the mountain that I grew up close to, my river that I grew up close to. Sometimes you say my ancestor is, my tipuna, the person who, really shaped me, or a famous ancestor if you have one. And then you talk about like where you live. And like that is like your little introductory, yes. Hooray. Okay, I think that's the close one, right? So, because otherwise it would be straight ahead. So this pepeha introductory thing that you give, like you learn it now, you learn it from when you're a child, but because Māori culture has been stomped on for so long and like many indigenous cultures colonized over, a lot of adults are learning how to do this. And I've learned a lot about it because I worked in the government, and the government is very pro trying to bring back indigeneity into our work. But my children are now learning their pepeha as small children, which I think is fantastic. But Annie, when they do pepeha at Annie's kindergarten, they don't just do it in Te Reo Māori, the Māori language, or in English. They do it in your language. So if your family's whakapapa, your family's history is Chinese or Indian or Samoan or any other Pacific Island, anything like that, any other language, they ask you to help learn the pepeha in that language as well, to bring in your culture. So I recorded a short video for my daughter's kindergarten, teaching them how to sign her pepeha. And I just, like, honestly, blown away. They've all been learning it, so that when she shares, she's the next person to share on the mat, on the, to, like, do show and tell type of thing. Like, she can do it in her other language. I'm like, honestly, I'm so impressed with them. I'm so pleased. But yeah. And I'm not saying anything rude there, by the way. I'll put the word up on screen to the right here. WH in the Māori language is a f sound. And then the sounds are very similar to Japanese vowels. So a, ka, pa, pa. I'm not talking about doing anything dirty to someone's dad. As an American once joked to me that it sounded like. And I can understand how it sounds like that. But no. That is, yeah. And I'm not gonna... I will delete any jokes, let me just say, that are inappropriate. Or, in any way derogatory to the Māori language. But yes, it does sound funny to small children and people who aren't from here. Because if you want to tell a child to listen to you, you also can say whakarongo mai. And again, people who aren't from here find that very funny. And I'm just putting it out there. It's not a joke. And I'm very respectful of the language of our native people. And I'm very pro my children learning it. Because it's what sets us apart from being the country that we came from. You know, we're all Scottish, so why New Zealand, Australia, UK are all very, and Canada even, are all very similar places, but the thing that sets us apart is the indigenous people of those places. So I am very pro my children learning all about it. And anyway, I've gone on a random rant about this for ages and a YouTube video, so I will just shush now. Can we eat our maple syrup? We're too heavy. And let's just drop like a litre of water. And we'll climb up to the mountain signal fire. Bit of a rough climb. What? Take a deep breath, Astrid. No, thank you. Can we not? Thank you. I don't want rocks falling on my face if I can help it. Crack open a soda while you're up here, Astrid. Take a load off. Just sit here. It's funny, I've been using the crouch mechanic to make the character look like she's sitting in the narrative series. And sometimes I'm like, does it look silly? But like, I wouldn't walk up to a bed in real life and talk aloud to myself about how sad I was or how hard things were, and not sit on that bed. I wouldn't just stand awkwardly next to it. And you can't sit on furniture in TLT, so I've just been doing like the crouch and hoping that it works. But I almost went over the edge there because I just trusted blindly that I was going to be fine. Let's drop the crappy bow. And we probably could just drop a torch. One of these. There we go. I almost just kept walking, by the way, because you press W to climb and W to walk forward, and I just kept walking off the cliff. Go, Astrid, you can do it, I believe in you. I probably should have drank an energy drink or something, but we'll get there. Go, girlfriend. You can do it. You've got the stamina. Got the sprint meter. There, it's rough, though. Oof. Jeez Louise. Now, do I have a hatchet? I think I saw, yeah, I was going to say. Because when I want to come back through, I'll probably come back a similar way. And I'll need to hack through the thickets to get out of here. Get out of here! I think there might be a wolfie up here. He's going to get a big surprise. I hear him, but sounds like he's up there. That would be a very silly place to go, mister. It's very slow. Your nose. Oh, I'm so glad tomorrow's Friday. Feeling really productive today, which is annoying because I need that productive feeling to be happening on a weekend when I actually have time to be productive. But I'm really motivated at the moment to sell my house, and there's some work that needs to be done outside on the house, like, you know, gardening and washing. Like there's the way our house faces is quite often when we get storms, we get water, etc., hitting the back of the house, and therefore the back wall of the house gets dirtier than the front of the house. And I have washed the front of the house. I have not washed the back of the house. So I want to do that. And the greenhouse is like so overgrown, it's up to like my waist, my hips. And there's so much weeding to do. And my husband's the gardener, but he hasn't had time. So I want to sort of dive into the garden with him this weekend. Try and get some of that sorted. So the street appeal is there for the house. And then it's just a matter of doing a couple of runs to the dump because there's rubbish everywhere. And we also need to paint the ceiling in the kids' bedroom, which is annoying because, like, do I take all the furniture out and put down a drop sheet, or do I just cover everything? I'm honestly, I'm leaning more towards covering everything. Oh my gosh, this signal fire is so mysterious. Let's take a picture of it. Who left this here? What is the purpose? Can I capture it? I think it did. Has it got the smoke coming up? That's cool. I always wonder why this doesn't give off any heat though. Like, I suppose they've put in stuff that doesn't burn very hot. But yeah. Anyway, let's go get the important stuff. I mean, I can't wear the Mackinac. This is our outfit. It's very sexy. I can, however, take the Moosehide Satchel, which is going to help me. Because accessory slot, they're fair game, my friends. So we are going to have more carrying capacity, just like that. Well, Whetstone can't hurt. I will take the stem. I will leave the maglens. I haven't found a revolver. I can wear that t-shirt, but I've got stuff that's better. Eat some moose meat. I'm full, but it's okay. And I want to take a picture of the view. This guy, I think, sometimes has like a fire striker or something. Oh, a hatchet, that's right. I'm pretty sure I was going to say he has high value stuff on him. Another stem and an MRE. Okay. We're going to have a little nap here and then we're going to head back down, but I will take a photo of the view. I thought the Moosehide Satchel used to hang from the tree. Wonder if I'm just thinking of a different thing in the game. But that's what I thought it used to be on. I have goated down here quite badly in the past, by the way. I think I remember it really hurting me and regretting it. There we go. We've captured HIV. And so I'm going to sleep in the... Hello. They went in but never came out. I waited 5 days, no more. Huh. One of the ice caves, I think? I don't think I've ever found that note. Like I said, I don't do the mementos, really. Let's go sleep in the thingamabobber. The snow shelter. And then we will go back down. And go back through, rather, and go to the bunker and leave HRV via the bunker. If you don't know where the bunker is in HRV, I will teach you. Also, extremely useful location because then you can exit out of HRV almost immediately. And if you don't know that hack, I'm very excited to show you. It was very kindly taught to me by Trooper Barry, who teaches me a lot about the game at times and keeps me straight when I'm on stream and he's watching. And also keeps me... Sorry, my footstool is obviously affecting my lamp, and I'm worried I'm going to knock my lamp off the desk with my footstool. Oh, I see. got caught on the cable. There we go. He is a generally all-around lovely person, and he has a series of shortcut goat videos on his YouTube. So I recommend those. They're very good. I'm getting all cozy in my chair now. Gonna wiggle in. Get lazy. I do love the auto walk feature. It's really good for my poor hands working on a computer all day. Best thing about this exit out of HRV is there's no climbing, so you can do this absolutely exhausted. Most of the other ways out involve a climb through the ice cave, I think. There's a climb right there, obviously, by the fire. I think there's a short climb in the ice caves, is there not, to go between the levels? So if you don't have any stamina, you're having to sleep in the cave to do that. And I think the other options are dodgy goats, which I just don't think is a good idea. I'll get a little cold, but... Oh, it's warming up. Huh. And now I'm too heavy because chopping those down gave me extra sticks. Silly. HRV is an incredible Loper spawn. It is very much a spawn that diehard Lopers love, and I guess I'm a diehard Loper now, but I still never really got into it. As much as I've tried to spend lots of time in HRV, I still get turned around. I find that there's certain things that I know really well, like coming up here, going to the bunker, getting to the other signal fire, sometimes getting across to the other end of HRV where the moose can sometimes be, but I get lost all the time. I find it a confusing map when you're down the bottom, when you're down in the main valleys of it, because everything looks the same. There's no clear landmarks, and I'm a very visual person, unfortunately, and if I don't know where the heck I am, I'm just gonna get lost and confused. And I came here on my Loper run, my long-term Loper run, because I was gonna map it, and I was like, whoa, this is going to go terribly wrong, so I noped out, and I will have to do that when I'm further into the run. Sorry, buddy, I'm not trying to spook you, I'm just trying to get up to the bunker. It's just taking forever because it's snowing and windy and I'm tired and heavy. Probably going to sleep for the night in the bunker anyway, so I will let her use the sprint. And it's going full blizzard now. So you do need a hatchet or potentially a hacksaw to get back through that thicket brush. But once you do get through, just stay left. Come up the hill here. Get a blizzard. This is a great time to show you where to go when you can't see what I'm doing. Anyway, follow this along. Can't really get lost, I suppose. Let's hope. It sort of all funnels you into a thin little way to go. Under a rock. At least the wind is blowing with me now. Funnels you down here. And you have more thickets to chop through, which is why you need the hatchet. Alright, once you're through, you're going to go over this tree bridge to the right. Once you get over the tree bridge, there is a cave. I feel like I'm shouting because this is so loud. There's a cave on your right, which you can go and rest in if you want to. Just in there. Or you can come around here and go down this hill. Is it here or is it further along? Oh yeah, here. Go down the hill and here's the bunker. It's probably not stocked, but that's okay. I don't need it to be stocked. I can stop shouting at you now. Sorry. Abandoned? It's not abandoned. Oh, even more fun. Love it. Look at this. We've found a lantern finally. Look at all these containers. This is obscene. This is way overkill. Can't wear those. Hopefully I can find a windbreaker. That's what I'm missing. I'm going to take everything, by the way, that's remotely useful and drop a whole lot as I leave. Nope. The container, please. Thank you. Nope. Yep. Nope. Not going to forge, so I don't want the metal. Not even going to fish. More matches. We've got a bow. So that's my second bow now. Broken arrow. Lots of firewood. Gauntlets I wish I could wear. Oh my gosh. 4 arrows. A snare. 2 snares. Take the leather. I might do some clothing repairs before I leave. Cured saplings and guts and things. Wow, this is a great bunker. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to drop so much stuff. She's here, barely going to be able to move. Revolver! It's really needing a clean, but that's okay. Let's take everything. Soda. So, obviously there's this stuff on the walls, but it doesn't shout HRV to me. I guess I could take this picture, but again, is it really like a memento from HRV? I don't know. Oh, look at all the soda! Yeah, I know, Astrid, and that's going to be true in a minute. I don't think I'm going to be able to walk. There's a bear hide. There's more cured stuff. Holy cannoli, my friends. This is like... There's an hacksaw. This is like the mother load. If you... Like, honestly, because it's the low difficulty is the main thing, but... Imagine finding this on Voyager. This is fantastic. It's a pity I can't wear any of the good clothing I'm finding. Cowichin, climbing socks, another lantern, an herbal tea. I said herbal like you guys like to say. Wow, that was really cool. Huh. You are so tired, Astrid. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop a bunch of stuff that we don't need. Five stems. $42 sticks is probably overkill for Pilgrim. Okay, clothing I can't wear. I've got none of that. I do need to repair some stuff though. Eat. We're going to eat our way out of being heavy. We're going to drop all water. We're now going to subsist on sodas, I think. Look at this. Look, this is... I can barely scroll enough to look at all my food. We're going to drop anything other than sodas that's under 50%. Other than sodas and coffees. Because... Oops, I dropped a soda. That's fine. It just helps whittle out the obscene amount of food that I'm carrying. Okay. Right, tools-wise, what we can do is fuel this lantern. And because we're likely to find quite a bit of fuel anyway, we're going to drop any other fuel. Oh, we want by weight, not by quality. Here goes. The revolver desperately needs cleaning. We've got 8 arrows now. Do I want to bother with the revolver? It's heavy. The revolver bullets are heavy. If I desperately want to shoot something, I think I'm going to shoot it with the bows. I've got 2 bows. I've got a couple of broken arrows. So any bullets I've got are going to get dropped. Also got the flares. The flare gun. Doof. This is helping. I'm up to 40 now, and I've got 39 out of 40. I might keep the 2 fishing lines. You never know. I'm going to drop the cured stuff. One of my bow and arrows run out. That's going to be it. I don't need anything else. Okay, cool. So, there's a lovely bunny in the snow picture here. I think I might take that. Or I could take a skull. A skull is a good memento of a very dead HRV. I really like the bunny picture though. I think we'll stick with it. Alright. Let's give her a drink. Not that. Get out of safe house. There we go. Let's give her a soda. We're going to be so hydrated with sugar. And we're going to sleep the full 12. And I'm going to leave it there. Oh, actually, real quick note. Go back via church for the photo. In Mountain Town. So now we've done Mystery Lake Mountain Town HRV. So we're going to go HRV to FM. Alrighty. There we go. I think I got overburdened that episode, didn't I? With the climbing. Anyway, if I broke the rule, it's fine. I had fun. Hope you did too. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe so more people can find me. And I will see you in a few more days with some more fun on Great Bear. Take care. See you soon. Bye.